know Wendy, you know that she has an infectious personality. She just oozes fun, excitement, enthusiasm, which means all the rest of us get caught up in this enthusiastic person that just makes our life wonderful. One of the things that I admire most about her is I never have to doubt if it's going to happen. If she says I'm going to do it, it's going to get done. So that really makes her unique. But in addition to academics and extracurriculars, she has done an incredible amount of research in my lab. That's where I know her the most.
There are many organizations that I'm involved in that has really fostered my growth as a student. But in particular, the research experience that I had under the guidance of Dr. Linda Uphouse had been very encouraging, and it was there where it really solidified my foundation for my future career plans. I was able to secure 2 nationally competitive internships, and I'm very thankful for Dr. Uphouse for being not only a mentor but a family member, because she has taught me so much, not only in the scientific field but the real world as well. For this picture, I'm surrounded at University of Michigan, where I was accepted to the cardiovascular research program. And these are all the interns as well as cardiologists, and I was very fortunate to work with many scientists, research scientists, as well as cardiologists in the stroke research field. It means a lot for me to be a graduate of TWU because I'm a first-generation college student, and I came from an economically disadvantaged family. I have my family in this picture, and they mean a lot to me. They have, constantly supported me throughout all my goals and aspirations, and without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. There are a lot of programs that TWU offers that gave me a lot of opportunities to flourish as a student. Under the honors program, I initiated a week-long summer break project where we went to Mosaic Family Services, which was a trafficking and refugee shelter. Being able to participate in that week-long program really opened our eyes to the many socio-political issues that's surrounding our community that we can't learn simply by sitting through a classroom lectures.
I was trying to think of some of the characteristics that I would most focus on, because there's so many I could talk about. The first one I thought about was brilliant, and I said that word to her the other day. She takes exception because she says she's not brilliant. She just works really hard, but she is brilliant. She came here wanting to be a math major and an electrical engineering student, but really what she wanted to do was work at NASA. She had the opportunity to go back to NASA for another internship, which would have been her 3rd trip to NASA. And it was a very prestigious one because she was one of 15 students selected from a national pool to work at NASA that time. But it came with a cost, so it essentially delayed her graduation for a year. So that's why she's in her 6th year. And the story I tell on her is that rather than just sitting back and coasting this year, she decided that as long as she's here, she might as well look at another degree. So she's actually graduating with the electrical engineering degree at UNT, but she's going to have degrees in computer science as well as math at TWU.
Since I was a child, I knew I wanted to work for NASA, and part of that was watching Apollo 13, seeing, even though it was a recreation of past events, just seeing the Saturn V rocket, seeing all of that stuff just made me want to work there. And so on my first internship, I couldn't believe the fact that as soon as I go in the gate, there's a Saturn V rocket just sitting right there. So I couldn't help myself during lunch break one day just go and take a picture, and just in awe of where I really was. First, my family. They've been pretty supportive through this entire experience. I couldn't have done it without my parents and my siblings just being encouraged all the way through, even as things got tough. After I graduate, I'm going to go work at NASA as an engineer. And engineering in general is predominantly a man's world. And I feel like I'm ready for it. I feel like through my experiences here at TWU, I'm ready to tackle this new adventure. I feel like I've been prepared through my academics, prepared through professionals, and gained through organizations. the relationships with faculty. I feel like I'm ready to graduate and go work at NASA, trying to develop new technologies that's going to change the world, but do it as a graduate of TWU.
Well, we see talented students here and there, and every semester perhaps. But she has something really special. In addition to her talents, she tries to perfect whatever she does. So for that, she puts a lot of effort, and she's quite serious. You can see it on her face how serious she is. She just has something special, which is the intensity of her work. And I usually call it the spirit, but she does have the spirit. I was so fortunate to have her in my undergrad class, and then supervising her capstone project. And I don't know whether I will be able to have a student like her again in the coming years.
There's so many activities and classes and professors that have impacted me here at TWU, but I have to say one of the major things that has impacted me here has been Dr. Kwan. He was my mentor in my capstone research project, which was the largest project, and it was one of the most challenging things that I've done here at TWU. I've studied the upper kinematic chain of the softball windmill pitching, so we try to discover the contribution of each of the joints in the upper kinematic chain to the velocity of the ball at release. To be a graduate of Texas Women's University is such a prestigious honor to me. I came here based athletically and academically. I've been challenged rigorously in coursework, so I'm prepared. I've been challenged on the field through character, and I really feel like sometimes it's who you are when not everyone is watching, and it's who you are when everyone is watching. So there's 6 of us, and that's my mom in the center, and my mom is a rock, and all my siblings, and I really want them to be as a background, because without them I don't think I would be who I am today. Set the record for the Lone Star Conference single season stolen base record, and I got to keep the base. My dad, he's definitely my rock for those types of things. My dad travels all the way up here, we live 5 hours away, and he's here to watch me get my awards. He's here at my games. That pretty much sums up this whole experience here at TWU, whether it's softball field or in the classroom. It's really been a dream here, and I've accomplished so many things that I never thought I could accomplish. I didn't even know they were out there, but TWU has opened so many opportunities for me and so many doors for me to be successful. And this was when we won the Lone Star Conference Championship, the first time in school history, and so many firsts here at TWU for my team, and definitely so many firsts for myself, and I can't wait to see what life has in store for me at physical therapy school at TWU in Houston as well.